Alright guys, so we're back for another first impressions video. In this video, we're going to be talking about one of the more popular fragrance brands out in the market, one of the more goated fragrance brands, and they came in with their newest release, and this one's about a year old, but this one that we're talking about today is Acqua di Gio Parfum. Alright, so the new Acqua di Gio Parfum. So Acqua di Gio, just to talk about it, is one of the top designer fragrance brands really of all times, and definitely still on the market, even with all the various colognes, new niche brands, dupe brands that have come out. People are still buying Acqua di Gio in droves. So they discontinued PARFUM, but they dropped a new Parfum. So we're gonna do our first impression, we're gonna do our reaction, and we're gonna see just has this one kept the standard. Now, just on this alone, I've actually been pretty excited to try this one out because it is a Parfum concentration. I'm a person who likes the more rich, the EDPs, the Parfums, the extrait de Parfums, if I can get my hands on those. So for them to drop a Parfum concentration, I think this one's definitely gonna give us that same Acqua di Gio DNA, which is known and loved, but hopefully it'll give us a level of classy richness to it. So let's not waste any more time. I'll get through our unboxing. Got a 1.35 ounce bottle, so this time we're gonna get it into it. Let's go. Alright, simple unboxing. So again, 1.3 ounce bottle. I mean, this is what we're gonna be going with. This is what we have. They went with this more sort of a foggy matte black type of appeal with this bottle design. Regular cap, so not a magnetic cap with this one, but nonetheless, like the presentation. Definitely, if I love this one, I'll probably end up getting the bigger bottle down the line, but this one was what we had to go for now. Paid $89 for it, which, you know, that's about what it was gonna go. I mean, again, Acqua di Gio is one of those fragrances you're gonna get for retail generally, whether you buy it on a discount or whether you buy it full stock. Now, I did see, last time I looked on Joma Shop, you can get the 3.4 ounce bottle for about $100, $104. So that's a good deal, that's a good price. So definitely get the big bottle if you can. But I was in my fragrance store, I just decided to have it so I can have it in the collection nonetheless. And sometimes it's about having it and not really waiting for the shipping cost. And that's the only downside is, you know, when you buy it online, you do have to wait a couple of days rather than getting it right then and there in your hands. But nonetheless, we're gonna go through our first impressions. So we got this. First thing always is we gotta go through our blind smell test. But then, just looking at the no breakdowns, again, Acqua di Gio and the Profumo and now the Parfum, if this is what I anticipate it to be, it's probably gonna give us that same marine, aromatic. We're gonna see if this one's gonna be on the smoky side or are they gonna go a little bit more woody, a little bit more spicy with this fragrance. But all is left to do is to go through our blind reaction. Let's get our tester strip. And now we go through our initial air test. So. Great atomizer, you see it. Definitely you're still getting that same Acqua di Gio. It's that Profumo DNA. This one's still got that same level of class, luxurious richness, that same smokiness with the incense I'm getting. Okay, yep, so far so good. So definitely smell test. You can definitely tell that this is a Parfum concentration. You definitely can smell the level of richness. You can smell the sillage in the air. It's really strong, but also not overpowering too. So now we go through our smell test. All right, here we go. Yep, we don't gotta waste any more time, so that's another dub. So again, you still get that same watery marine notes, you still getting that patchouli, you're getting that incense from the sage, so you're getting that same aromatic, fresh, spicy, but still smoky. And then you're getting a little bit of that patchouli, so that floral base, but definitely really masculine, fresh daily driver. But you can tell that this is Parfum concentration, so they just improved the Profumo DNA. Definitely still worth having in your collection. Even though Profumo has been discontinued in large parts of the world, this one is definitely one to get your hands on, most definitely. Yep, still keeps the fresh opening, still gets that smoky, woody base, and still gets that floral. Yep. All right, so initial air test checks out. Initial smell test off the test strip checks out. So now all is left is for us to do our skin test, and we'll have another dub on our hands. Let's go. Air her out. Yep. Yep, three for three. So this is definitely not a first impressions that we had to waste a whole lot of time for. Definitely great addition. Really happy with it. Still that same goated DNA. So again, this is for those of us who want a nice, fresh, masculine daily driver fragrance. But you can also, I would dare to say this is gonna be an all season, all occasion type of fragrance. You can wear this to the office. You can wear this for your night out fragrance too if you want to go to the club. I think this does have a level of sillage that is definitely going to be really nice, inviting, and masculine. Now, if you don't want your fragrance overly sweet, if you're not a fan of those, I think this would be a good one for you. This would definitely be a good date night fragrance too because it's going to have that masculine appeal. Yeah, goated DNA. Definitely. The only thing I'm mad about is I didn't get the bigger bottle. I'm usually a fan who always gets the bigger bottles, but for now, this will hold us over, and this will be able to be something I can carry it in my bag. I can carry it out with me to the gym, be able to wear it out, and then whenever I want to pull the trigger on the bigger bottle, I can get my hands on it because definitely this is one I'm going to repurchase sometime throughout this year, I'm pretty sure. But nonetheless, guys, that'll do it for today. Again, first impressions out the way. More additions to the collection are coming to you, so stay tuned. If you're just finding my channel, I appreciate you stopping by. Make sure to hit the subscribe button so you can get notified anytime I drop any fragrance content, and we'll catch you guys tomorrow with the next one. Much love.